today we have an order from Zcube, and I ordered 5 things that I already forgot, so let's get to see what's inside. What the hell is this packaging? Alright, this is the real box. Sorry to get you guys overexcited too early. Alright, that took me way too long to open. But here we go. Alright, so these are what I ordered. We have rs3m v5, meilong 7x7, MGC square-1, vincube, and GAN 251. Let's start with the one that I think is going to be the most exciting. 2x2. Alright, so let's see how the 251 is. Okay, I'm just curious. What is this going to be? Oh. What? Am I playing Chinese checkers? Ta-da! Before doing first turn on the cube, let's just check out the accessories. So we have the classic GAN screwdriver with a cube bag, and I think tutorial with the adjustment system and 2x2. Let's just do first turns on this cube. Whoa. Alright, it is insanely fast. Test corner cut. What? Okay, there's like one singular lockup point. Like, bro, what? Wow. And it's like insanely fast, but like controllable. It's crazy. Like, this is my max turning force. And just as a comparison. But it's really fast. The point is it's really fast, but somehow it kind of slows down. And I never overturn. Oh. And I never overturn. The glossy feeling, I kind of like it. Wow, this is amazing. Now let's try Zane's setup on this. In this petri dish of nuts, you can find this, which is used to adjust it. And basically you take this out with this thing. And if you make the metal thing in the middle, align with the band sign, which is in the right bottom corner right now, the nut would fall out with the adjustment tool, and you have removed the nut. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this for all 6 sides, and Zane setting is clear on 0.6, so we're gonna do that. So I accidentally take the cube apart. Do not do that while removing the nuts. But as you can see, it is consisted of a corner and a kind of support piece that comes between the corners. And it is actually really easy to put it back together, as I'm doing right now. The next cube that I'm really excited about is the rs3m v5, because my OH cube, let's just say, isn't the best. So let's see if this cube could overturn less. Here we go. Glossy feeling. Out of the box, it still overturns a lot. I think that's just because it's settings. Corner cut. What? Nice corner cutting. I think this is relatively fast right now. I can still YouTube. So let's slow it down a bit. I'm getting literally the same issue here. I don't have any slow loops, so it's impossible to slow this cube down without reducing the corner cut. So I'm gonna have to wait till I go back to US to customize this cube and actually make it. As you saw last time, the rs3m v5 didn't really meet my expectations. It doesn't have a good enough corner cut. It feels very blocky, and the magnets are way too weak and the cube way too fast. So today I got the rs3m v5 ballcore version, hoping that it will be a better cube than the standard version I got. And as usual, there's a package inside, the main package. Ooh, alright, so design-wise, it's a lot better than the standard version. And obviously, there's this useless robot box, but we don't care about that. We just want the cube. How is the box still so hard to open? This side. You gotta be kidding me. Ready. It's so funny. Dude, Moyu is actually on something. Like, what is this? Can the arms move? No, they can't. Oh, it can sit down? Alrighty, guys. Ta-da! Ooh, UV shiny. Oh, is this how UV feels? Okay. So you see the familiar ballcore color? I'm actually curious to see how ballcore actually looks like. So let's take this thing apart and look at it. Okay, it turns out I can't because it's way too tight, so I think I have to loosen it first. Alright, there we go. Alright. So looking at the interior here, this looks very nice, and there is this design. So I think there is factory loop. Can you see it a bit? It's kind of shiny. So I might wipe this down. Alright, looking at the corner, I think the corner is a lot simpler. It's just a smooth design. And there is that, which is weird. Aside from that, nothing too special. There's corner to core magnet, which is cool. And now for maglev, you can see the magnet. Yeah, this is my first maglev cube, I think. So here's the magnets below the screw. Okay, I'll take the hook cube apart, wipe it down. We will put it back together, adjust the screws and the springs. Here we go, everything's clean. Let's put it all back together. Alright, here's the cube cleaned out. Let's see how it feels. Okay, definitely a lot drier than before since I cleaned out the lube. Otherwise, it's a really smooth cube and still way too fast. But I think that's because I put the screws too loose. And really great corner cut feel. It's still probably because the screws too loose. So I'm just gonna tighten it right now and see how it feels after I tighten it. Did that just happen? What? Oh, definitely feels nice. For now, I think the cube is a bit too slow, but I think that will quickly get fixed after I add more lubes. So after I turned the spring tension to about 6 turns, it is corner cutting a lot better. And also feeling quite controllable and actually quite smooth and slow. Feels very buttery, and the UV just feels, honestly, it feels great. So this is a great cube, definitely better than the standard version. For the standard, you can't really achieve a compromise between center travel and spring tension. So that was the main issue. And yeah, honestly, it's just too fast. So yeah. Next up, we have the meilong 7x7. And because I actually don't have a 7x7, this is gonna be my first 7x7. And people have said this is really horrible out of the box, so let's see how it is. Let's see the cube. Amazing. Another Moyu accessory box and a cube stand. We don't need that. As I'm expecting in the accessory box, there's gonna be a tutorial and a classic screwdriver. Holy shit, it's so bad. There's like 0 corner cut. Maybe I shouldn't expect too much, but I definitely need to set this up. It's super duper slow and just generally very blocky. It is as well a glossy cube, as you can see. And there is spring noise a bit. But it's only just a bit, so I can deal with it. I am going to search up a setup for this cube, and we'll see you in a bit. extremely shockingly, if you just loosen each face by about 180, this thing turns like... It's so good. What? And the corner cutting is like fixed. I mean, it's a 7x7, so you can't really expect anything. But now we can corner cut. I don't think reverse corner cut would work very well. Yeah. But it's really fast and it feels controllable. And I do think the magnets are really good. The outer layer magnet's weaker and the inner layer magnet's a bit stronger. And similarly, I also need lube and probably search up the Florian mod or whatever to set up this cube. But right now, it's already a very good cube in my opinion. But since I do not have any other 7x7, this is my first one, so I can't really say anything about its quality. And I'll do a few solves on it to see how it feels. Next up, we have the vincube. I love the logo design. Let's check out the accessories. This is also a very nice color. So we have a cube bag. I assume this is going to be the adjustment tool, and it's quite heavy compared to the other ones. Oh, it's made of metal. It's so funny that this tutorial actually has tutorial for adjusting the screws and lubing the cube. Alright, let's check it out. Whoa. Out of the box, it reminds me of MGC, honestly. The sound and everything, the feel is just very MGC. And I wonder what is the difference. So the slices are much faster than MGC and less locky. So I might use this for 4-blind, but the question is, can I use this for 4x4? I am going to loosen this using the metal screwdriver. I might be an idiot and did tightening instead of loosening, and I can't really tell. See, reverse corner cut, just a tiny bit. It's a 4x4, and then the corner cut. It's about one piece plus a bit. Again, I will probably do some solves at the end of the video, so be sure to check it out. Last but not least, we have the square-1. I already have an MGC square-1. It is just a bit broken, as you can see. Oh shit. So unblock this and put that piece into here, because I already have some lube and setup in here. We have the black pieces and a tutorial. Alright, I'm gonna unbox the cube and just switch yellow for black immediately, and then we will put the edge into my original squad. Alright, nice and easy. And now we take out this piece to put it on my actual main. Alright, so let's test these cubes out one by one. Alright, that was a 2.3 AO5. I think this cube is still really unstable and kind of slippery and not really to my liking. So I will probably add lube, and if it doesn't work, I will probably change the hardware settings. But overall, really fast, really smooth, and amazing to turn. So definitely a good puzzle. Solves on V5 are skipped here because I only had the standard and not the ballcore. Next up, I have Squan, which is not really anything new. It's just my old Squan with like one new piece, but very great puzzle, very, very fun. So definitely get a Squan if you don't have one. Alright, we have 4x4, and let's see how Vin does. Hey, I messed up. Wow. very good cube, and it is really fun to turn. And although sometimes it can be a little bit slippery, I don't think it's too big of an issue. And also really great slices and wide turns. It's pretty satisfying. I haven't actually tried any good Alsu yet, but I think the Vin is 100% better than the MGC. Last but not least, let's tackle my fear and do a 7x7 solve. First ever 7x7 session. What? Oh, do I need that? Okay, I just kind of realized that I would need some of those before joining that. Wait, I kind of need... Okay, made the same mistake again. I do think that this is how you go about it, right? Because I haven't actually watched any proper tutorial 7x7. Just kind of went with how I solve a 6x6. So I think you created like the middle bar, and then you do everything else. Okay, let's tackle this. What? Honestly, why is my look ahead actually like not as bad as I thought it would be? What? Right here. Okay, I don't think this is how you solve this, but I'm just gonna go with it. I don't think this is the sequence of center that you're supposed to solve. I need that. Cubing involves conscious thinking? Never. Oh. Oh, what is this? Maybe turning too fast for a beginner. What? Oh, wait, man. That kind of sucks. Wait, how do you go about this? And then do that? That don't make sense. Okay, whatever. I should just hide it. Join it. I know. Really bad, isn't it? Join it. Holy shit, that was bad. I can feel it. I know how to do that from 6x6. Okay. What? Alright, now for last, how many? 4 edges. I don't really know how to do this. Oh, this is a nice cycle. I think I just do the inner edge, oh god, first, and then I do the outer edge. Is that correct? Okay. Oh, I'm glad I did that correctly. Not bad for first solve. I don't think so. Alright, now it's just up to practice. But there, I solved my first 7x7. Yay! Alright, final thoughts about these. The GAN 251 2x2, very good and very fast, very smooth, and a lot of customizability. I think this is probably the best 2x2. Definitely better than rs3m, for sure. The V5, it is a little bit too fast. Overturns more than my main. So I will probably have to add loop to slow it down or find some other setup video for it. I'm pretty sure there are some on the internet. If I find some, I would update this video. The MGC Squan, the best Squan without any question, and is definitely a very fun puzzle if you don't have one. So again, get a Squan, it's so fun. The Vin 4x4, it feels similar to MGC, but is a lot more stable than it. And I think I can get higher TPS on this than the MGC. And also the colors are pretty vibrant, as you can see. 7x7 for a beginner, I would say this is like a 6x6 plus. Very fun puzzle, and I would hopefully compete in 7x7 soon after NAC. So see you guys. Here's how the cubes are doing. For the GAN 251M Pro, I have clear nut on 0.6 max magnet strength, loop with FC Com, FC Rush, and DNM. It is very overlooped and I should probably clean it out, but it is very controllable and fast. And the fact that it +2 1 out of every 10 solves is purely my skill issue. The rs3m V5 ballcore has been very fragile for me. It has 2 broken corners already, one by me and one by my friend. Its quote-unquote spring tension is on 6.6 and I've barely adjusted the center travel. Lube with weight 5 and DNM. It is very smooth and great corner cut, and everything about it is just right for OH. I never overturn on this cube. The Vin 4x4 has been a great surprise. After a proper setup, it is better than the MGC by a long shot. It is smooth to turn, has very good corner cuts, and almost never pops. However, when it pops, it is relatively hard to fix. After ordering a blank center cap from the cubicle, I now use this cube for both 4x4 and 4-blind. I can't really say much about the meilong 7x7 because I'm not good at 7x7. But I did Florian mod on this cube and looped it with FC Rush. It does have weird catches from time to time, but I think that's just because the pieces were not sanded enough during the Florian mod. Overall, 7x7 is really fun, but just too time consuming for me to be practicing it constantly. Oh, you wonder what happened to the square-1? Well, I lost my main square-1, so now all I have is this. It's the new square-1 I unboxed earlier in this video. So now I'm just waiting on the cubicle to send me the replacement parts. Sad. Okay, bye bye for real now.